Welcome everyone, Akasha here, and I'm so excited because today is not only the full moon, but it is my very first YouTube Live. So welcome, welcome. I'm excited to give this a shot. I hopefully everything will go well. My beautiful soulmate has set us up here, and so we're going to get started. Normally I do this on Zoom, but we thought, well, let's give it a try. So welcome, Akasha, and my website is nanakasha.com, and this is the full moon in October. So it's the 1st of October in 2020. So we're going to dive in. Hi, Colette. We're going to dive in today and do a guided process. I don't write these, I show up and channel them. And a lot of my 35 years on my spiritual path, learning healing and studying with shamans and traveling around the world and creating over 100 programs and so on, is to learn how to create sacred space. And I don't just mean like sacred space, but protected space, because as we're all aware, energies are very, very intense right now. And energy is everything. We're energy, everything happening in the world is energy, the full moon is energy. And so what we want to do is create the space, because there is an opportunity for us to really go deep. And when, dear, hang on one second, Chris. Right, my door isn't shut, so hopefully it won't start banging. So what we're going to do is talk a little bit about the energies right now in October and what we're looking at. In case you hadn't noticed, it's pretty intense right now. And so let me just message my honey bunny and tell him to come shut my door. Shut my door. Don't you love autocorrect? Okay. So the energies right now, as we are leading up to, depending where you live, if you're in the US, you're leading up to the election. That's a pretty intense experience. 2020, we have the pandemic and all of the different things that have happened since then. Lots of breakdowns, lots of shutdowns, lots of shifts. School and work going online, people moving out of cities in droves back into the countryside looking for space, having time to ourselves, which may not have been a lot of fun for you, and yet, boy, I tell you what an opportunity. How many times in your life, probably never, unless you had a big blizzard and they told you to stay home, that happened to me when I was a little kid, is that opportunity to not have to rush out and be on this busy agenda and rush all over, but to stay still and stay in your own space. So I hope that after, I don't even know what it's been now, 6 months at least since we've had our shutdown, we have the opportunity. I know there's been fear and there's been frustration and there's been adjustments. Think about this enormous opportunity. It truly is an opportunity right now to take this moment, this pause, and go within, because all the drama that's happening in the world, whether it's economic drama, political drama, health dramas, travel dramas, whatever, relationship dramas, it's all distraction. Okay? And a lot of the work, the inner work, self-help work, spiritual work, becoming aware of yourself as an energetic being is vital, because what happens is if you don't manage your energy, it's going to get pulled in all these directions. If you don't listen to your inner self, your inner authority, your higher self, your soul purpose, you're going to be distracted and influenced and pulled into other people's dramas. And believe me, you don't have to watch the news. In the pandemic, you have to know, what are the rules where you are? Where can I go? Can I travel? Is it safe? Is there some new delivery service that's developed? Because businesses, yes, have gone out of businesses. Lots of people are struggling. And yet some businesses have exploded and new businesses have been formed. This is a metamorphosis. So instead of thinking it's terrible, it's a drama, it's the end of the world, horrible things are happening, if you shift your focus and your energy to say, oh, wow, we're really in it now. We're finally here. We're finally in the change. The change is happening. And that means we have to have breakdowns. So I am not an astrologer. I don't, that's definitely not my expertise. I am a teacher, a spiritual teacher, seven-time number one best-selling author. I've created over 166 online programs. I have the Light Body Healing School, lightbodyschool.com. And I have Infinity Light Weaving, which is a super simple, amazing, easy way to learn to move your energy, to clear, to cleanse, to unhook, to unhook, to unhook, to unhook, unhook from that drama, unhook from your friend who's freaking out, unhook from your family that's trying to pull you into their fear when you actually know how to rise above that. So one of my most favorite things to do is to learn to master your emotions. And that means to pay attention to your energy, to understand. So if you go to nanakasha.com and you opt in, we will send you the scale of consciousness or the scale of vibration, vibrational consciousness or human consciousness. Now, it's based on David Hawkins. Thank you, David. However, we have altered it. We have adapted it. We have shifted it. And you can see when I'm in fear, this is what my emotion or my emotional body, because you actually have an entire energy field, that's your emotional field, right, is doing. And this is what my mind or my mental body is doing. And so you can understand why it's really hard to be happy and carefree and super lovey-dovey if you're in guilt or you're in shame or you're in fear, because they're very low, heavy, dense energies. And if you hadn't noticed, that energy has been puked out of the planet, puked out of people, puked out of all kinds of things that have been happening. It's just pouring out right now. Well, guess what? It's kind of like an infection. If you get an infection and you get a bump and you get pus in there and then it opens like a volcano and it starts pouring out, that's a good thing because the toxins are pouring out. That's what's happening to us right now. We have to release the idea that fear and control and manipulation and war and judgment and hate is any solution to anything, because they're all down in the lower side of the vibrational scale. And when you're down there, you not only feel bad, you have little energy, you can't see the positive, you can't see the way out. No wonder you feel depressed or full of regret or full of blame, which is guilt. It's the second highest state. This is natural. And there is a lot of energy right now, a lot of people who are stuck in these low energies that can't see above it. And therefore they think that there's fear and there's things to judge and there's things to control and there's people to tell what to do. And oh my gosh, we got to do this and me against you. This isn't any kind of reality. Not the reality we want, but it isn't actual truth. It's an illusion. And if you stay plugged into the news, if you're listening, if you're hypnotized on Facebook and you're watching a million times a day and arguing with people and trying to tell them your opinion, you can't change that. You can't change other people. Now, if you want to educate, that's different. Education, sharing information, but not from fear or from force or from blame. So unplug, because distraction is the biggest enemy right now. Being distracted from what's actually happening, being distracted from doing your own inner work, being distracted from being and finding a peaceful space regardless of what is happening out there. No, you don't have to be tied into the drama and be pulled all over the place. Oh my God, So when I work with my private clients and my school and my students and my courses like the Soul Star, so I'm doing a course starting in a couple of weeks. If you go to nanakasha.com, you'll see it right there, or /Soul Star. Your Soul Star is your 8th chakra above your head. That's an energy center. And it's the home of your higher self. What's your higher self? Well, your higher self is you. You are many, many, many layers, because you can't bring your divine, massive, incredible consciousness into this tiny, dense body. So your conscious awareness is minimized because you aren't able to understand the fullness of what's real. However, we're waking up and we're transforming our bodies and we're becoming more light and we're becoming more aware. And people muggles who've never even had intuitive things or psychic feelings or feeling energy, they suddenly are waking up going, what was that? What's this? What's happening to me? You're not crazy. You're not crazy. You're not crazy. Okay? You are in an awakening process. An awakening process is a breakdown process. A breakdown is as good as a breakthrough because you can't get to a breakthrough. You can't get to the next level. You can't change anything in your life by keeping things the same. So this is one of the traps that many, many of us have been in for decades now. I want to make more money. I want to find my soulmate. I want to have a happy life. I want to live on the beach. Yay. I want to have this or that that's different in my life. How do you do that if you don't want anything to change? If you don't want to upset anybody? If you want to, well, I told this person I was going to do this, so I'm going to keep doing it even though it's making me sick. Believe me, with my clients, we go in and we go like, what's going on? I have people come to me who are very, very physically ill. They have had a massive amount of problems and they've gotten some relief, but a lot of the relief has been temporary and superficial. Because if you take a pill and go home and move on with your life and rush, 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 and you don't change your thoughts or your patterns or your beliefs or what you're feeding your mind, like news and all these opinions of crazy people all around you, you are malnourished spiritually, okay? And what that means is that you feed your mind, you feed your heart, you feed your soul. You don't just feed your body. So in this opportunity that we're in, don't waste a good crisis, we have a massive opportunity to unplug and to really learn to master our own mind, to listen to the voice within. And if you haven't done that, then come join my Soul Star course, because your Soul Star, your higher self, knows your soul blueprint. It understands the higher skills and knowledge and wisdom and purpose that you're here. And you're not here to be what everyone else told you to be. You're probably not here to be what you think you're meant to be or what you're doing right now. So this is the breakdown. People losing their jobs, hooray, congratulations. I know you might be mad at me. I'm not telling you I want you to be poor. I'm telling you I want you to listen within and go find the true purpose of what you're meant to do. Because we can't, because we were all conditioned. And it's still happening, but we're breaking free. So be happy because we're breaking free. Be happy that the structure of how businesses run and schools are run and work is run and relationships is run is changing. It means an opportunity to decide how we want the world to be and how you want to be within it. Okay? So now, hi Julie, hi PK, hi Carol, and Erica, hey sweetie. Pamela, good morning. Great. Thank you, Colette. She says it's recording beautifully. This is my first YouTube live, so I really don't know I don't even know how to mute myself. So if I have to cough, you're going to have to listen. Sorry about that. All right. So let's talk about this. October 1st. We've got 3 months left in 2020, right? Are we going to make it to the end? Well, one thing I want you to get clear on, just because 2020 ends doesn't mean that the change or the metamorphosis isn't going to is going to end, okay? This is a process and we don't know. Many philosophies and prophecies and systems that have said, hey, this is going to be a time of massive change. It's not really a shock. If you read anything at all, astrology, again, which is not my thing, but it literally, they just look and go, oh, look, these things together, that's going to create drama and chaos, and this means people in power are going to fall apart, and this is going to happen. This is all amazing. And then ancient cultures and systems like human design and other systems, they all predict this as a breakdown. So I want you to remember a couple things. A breakdown is a metamorphosis, which is a transformation, which is not a death, although death, physical death, is just a change of state. Okay, you don't lose who you are. However, you may lose what you've learned in this life if you don't take this opportunity. So the ancient Maya used to say, and many of the shaman in many cultures, that your purpose in this life is to get out of this life alive. They meant to become conscious, to not be in the like, oh, I've got to do this and I got to do that and I got to pay my bills. Now you pay your bills and all that stuff, but that is not your purpose of life. And if it's overcoming you and stressing you out, you need to master that inner voice to say, okay, I can do this in peace and calm. So when you come into a time like this, we have 3 months left. Wow, we're moving into 11/11 is going to come, but this month of October, and we have the solstice, and then we have the new year. And so many of these cultures have predicted that this is going to be a multi-year process. Some say 4, some say 7. Many of the things that I've learned from the Maya shaman and the other places I've studied, said this is the decade. The decade is the cocoon. The decade is the transformation. And 2020 is the threshold. So imagine that you're just on the threshold. You're standing in front of the door. This year is just the door stop, the step in front of the door. Hello, I'm ready to come in. So we've had to break down a lot in order to be able to go into the doorway for 2021 and then to really see what's going to happen. So remember the butterfly. That caterpillar completely loses all form, all shape, all identity, doesn't have a clue who it is anymore, turns into goo, but nothing is added and nothing's taken away. So who you are right now is perfect and you're designed perfectly. And so as you break down, just let yourself become formless. I don't even know who I am anymore. Good, that's an opportunity. So in the full moon, it's always about illumination, right? The full moon, the bright, shiny moon. We have here, this is, this thing is backwards, so it's really weird to me. This is the Mayan goddess, Ixchel. She's the moon goddess of the rainbow, the goddess of women, the goddess of fertility or productiveness, abundance. And she pours down from the moon all of this energy that you can absorb. And so because I'm in the middle of doing the Soul Purpose Awakening, I hope you'll join me here on YouTube. You'll see all the videos from this series and from the last one on energy medicine. And we're going to have live events. Only this one's on YouTube, though. The other ones you need to opt in and you come to Zoom. Tomorrow, we've got Donna Marie, who's going to tell you about your soul's GPS and some intuitive readings. And on Saturday, I'm super excited. Lisa Barnett has come back from Egypt, and she's going to talk about Akashic Records. We're going to do some amazing things around there. And on Sunday, Carol Nyack is going to talk to us about the Arcturians and what they're doing to help us. And then on Tuesday, I'm going to do soul readings and some really amazing experiences live. So I hope you'll join us. And what you want to do is understand that as we enter October, it's going to be an intense month. It's amplifying everything that's already happened. So this isn't a breather. This is a, so in this full moon, I want to prepare us. I want us to get ready for this next month, and not with fear, to let go of the fear, to like get in the ride like you're getting on a roller coaster or whatever ride you happen to like, and buckle up, take a deep breath and say, I'm here. My soul chose to come here right now for a reason, for a purpose, and I am ready for the ride. Because we didn't come here to sit in a flower field and skip and play with the butterflies. I used to think that that was fun. However, what we really came here for is wow, wow, right? Wow. And none of us understood how this is going to unfold, but guess what? You can help to shift how it is going to unfold. So don't hand your power away to all the drama. Don't hand your power away to so-called experts who say we have to vaccinate the whole world and this is going to go on for 20 years and all. Do you want to believe that? Do you want to buy into that reality? Is that the timeline you want to live in? Not me. I'm creating my own. And I am creating my own earth and creating my own reality by mastering my energy and not letting other people pollute my mind and my emotions and my energy field. So I'm going to look at my notes a little bit here because I was tuning in before we started, and I want to let you know that when you enter these calls, I've already created what I call the Infinity Healing Chamber. We learn about this in Infinity Light Weaving and Light Body School, and what happens is that I've created a cone of light above and below us, and this is made from the golden ray, so you might tune in and feel that. Then we're wrapped in the all-seeing eye. So that all-seeing eye, meaning the portal to see all, to have clear inner understanding, knowledge, wisdom, communication, openness, in order for you to receive guidance from your higher self that's aligned with what's optimal for you at this time. It might be optimal for you to move to the country. It might be optimal for you to move to another city. It might be optimal for you to stay home and not go out. I don't know. You have to have that inner understanding of what is optimal for you. So this is going to be an intense month. We also have 2 full moons this month, so that's going to be interesting. So I'll be back for the next full moon. Always try to do a full moon unless there's something strange happening. So one of the things is that we've been stirring stuff up. And as we stir stuff up this year and we break things down, all the goo, all the dirt, when you lived somewhere a long time and you suddenly start to move and clean and, oh my gosh, I didn't know there was all this dirt and dust behind here or whatever, or worse. Well, what you want to do is realize that's what we've been doing. We've been picking stuff up that we've been hiding or ignoring for a very long time, and we've been noticing. So the shadows, the things that we've kept hidden, oh, I'm not good enough, or this isn't happening, and I'm going to pretend that's not, and I keep rushing after some goal somebody else gave you, because the goal is not money, and money is not God, the way we make it. So this is an opportunity to clear and to purge. So we're going to cleanse, we're going to clear, we're going to purge today. We're bringing the shadows, or bringing light to the shadows, I prefer to say, that are in our society, that are in our minds, that are in our relationships, that are in the way that we work and the way that we treat each other and the way that we feel about ourselves. So we want to birth into this new light, and today the full moon is going to help us do that. Another thing is we're going to clear, and when we clear, it's going to clear us and our past and our ancestors, and we're going to offer that clearing. Everything we do today, we're offering it out into Gaia and to the earth, up into the ethers, the moon, the stars, the sun, the sky, into the trees, into the waters, into the earth, into all the people. Because if you're a light worker, if you're an energy worker, if you're a healer, hopefully you realize, or you're coming into the realization, that you can't fix people, and that's not your purpose. You can't take on responsibility for what anybody else thinks or does or what their experience is. You can honor them for being an amazing soul, and you can offer them energy. So when you send energy healing, for example, you either need permission. So I get permission when someone hires me to do work with me, obviously, if they come on a retreat or in a class, or if I do private work with them. But if you feel like you want to send somebody in your life who's struggling, or you want to send some people who are creating a lot of painful drama and not really caring about people on the planet, you want to send them some energy, send them love, send them peace, send them bliss, send them understanding, because then you offer it. They can take it. They don't have to take it. They're probably not conscious of it. But I do something called love bombing, and I don't really like the term bomb. But in Light Body School, we have power programs, and these are pre-designed, pre-programmed combination energies that are combined into like a little sphere, and they hold a particular energy. So we have one for love, and one for gratitude, and one for clarity, and one for harmony. And when I walk by somewhere, or I think about someplace on another part of the planet that's having a lot of drama and tension, I just throw a love bomb. I throw one of these over there and offer that energy. And then it's up to everyone in that place to take it. But what we do today, we'll offer the clearing back through your ancestry, back through all of our ancestors, through the earth that you're in, through the place that you're in, through the earth grids and the ley lines. One of our things now is we have to reactivate and reconnect the energy grids in the planet, because they've been blocked with this fear. They're clogged, like clogged arteries, right? With all this fear and gunk and pollution. And I'm talking about mental and emotional pollution, as well as other kinds of pollution. The amplification that's happening, I really want you to understand, you can decide what you want to amplify. Imagine that. So you could be like, okay, I'm going into a tunnel, and it's the fact I'm going to be in this place. I'm not changing the fact of where I am, and where I am amplifies things. So what would I like to amplify? So take a moment to think about that. What do you want to amplify? What do you want to amplify breaking down and getting through? What do you want to amplify manifesting? What do you want to amplify becoming? Because here's the interesting thing. My twins are 22. They're in college, and they're like, right? What's happening? What do I do? How do I decide what to do with my life? I can't move. I can't meet people. I don't have a partner. I'm trying to decide if I go to school or if I go get a job. And their entire, you probably notice with the younger people, they don't want to buy into our old paradigm of work, 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 and all this other stuff. And they're not really attached to all the money, and they're not really interested in this big achievement. So they're in this weird space, but they're here to hold that space as well. And they don't know it, maybe, that we are creating something new and we are all going to get to choose it. So the drama is toxic and it's a distraction. So when we stir up the drama, when we open up all the dirty cupboards and move everything like we have this year and uncovered some pretty ugly stuff, what do? We just clear. You don't need to get caught up in it. Oh no, look at this and oh no, that. Just let it go. Relax, okay? So stay out of the drama, stay out of the distractions. If you're distracted, if you find your mind, you're doing the dishes, you're getting ready to go to bed, and your mind is repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating some kind of fear or something you saw, you're stuck, right? One of my clients, and I know this is very common for many of you, said, oh, when I talk to my father or when I talk to my mother, I feel myself entering their energy. They're suffering, they're in pain, they're in struggle, they're unhappy. They haven't let go or transmuted the things that have happened in their life and allowed themselves to turn it into power, to turn it into wisdom, to turn it into guidance. And so she's become so aware of her own energy that now that she notices as soon as she gets on the call, it's like she's getting drawn magnetically in to that other person's reality. And by the time she gets off, it's a couple of hours, it's going through her head, oh, this and that. So if you're finding that, you got to unhook, right? Unhook, because that means you're somewhere else, you're not here. So the distractions and the drama that are happening, and I'm not getting into politics and I'm not getting into whether somebody's causing them on purpose or not, who cares? It just is what it is. So it's where you are. So guess what? You can stir it up, unplug from the distractions and look at the real issues that are coming up, the truth for you. Your truth is not my truth. Your truth is not anyone else's truth. You're uniquely designed, and you're uniquely designed for this moment, even if you don't know it. So your truth may come to light today in the full moon. What else have we got? It's definitely strong healing energy as well, but this is energy that, you're going to take back and walk through this portal and reclaim your strength and reclaim your compassion and reclaim that wisdom that you came with and awaken what you may not even know you have within you. So there's one more thing about right now is it's a bridge. Now, again, I don't know a lot about the planets, but Chiron is one of the planets that's involved right now today and during this month. And this is the wounded healer. So the wounded healer as an archetype is fascinating because most of you are probably a wounded healer. We're all wounded. We've all had drama and trauma and abuse and something else happened if you're alive for more than 3 days or 1 day because we hold that shock in our systems. And so unless you've been like working that path and clearing yourself, you're still carrying, even if you have, you're still carrying some of those wounds. We can't be wounded anymore. We have to go, that wound, why are in tribes and in ancient cultures, why was the leader the older person? Because they were wiser, because they'd had experience, because they had wisdom, and they took the things, the wounds that had happened to them. So, but it's also a bridge, and it's called the Rainbow Bridge. So we have Ishel with her rainbow, and we have Chiron with a rainbow bridge. So these are the elements that we're going to draw on today as it comes through. And good day. Hi, Chris and Thea. Thank you so much for joining my first YouTube Live. So I think that's it. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to just tune in. I was saying a bit earlier that you have in this space with me, you're protected, you're safe, so you can relax. Because we have that, we've got the all-seeing eye around us, we said, and then around that is a flower of life sphere. That sphere is called the Akashic Ascension Sphere. And we activate this to infinity, which means between the worlds. So as you enter the call, you walk in between the worlds. And is there a problem? Okay. We're going to... My honey bunny's here. Somebody told me that the video is looking good. What do I do with that? Clip it. Okay, it's probably going to hear. Hold on. Hang on one second. Oh, that will click on it. So, all right. Let's. Oh, okay. All righty. So, all right. So, are you going to check it and tell me if it's okay? Okay. And shut the door all the way, please. Thank you. Isn't it fun to be behind the scenes at the same time here? Okay, good. Well, hopefully the sound is good. The sound is better. And so what we're going to do is pattern interrupt. I forgot what we're doing. Oh, yes, we're protected. So I also invite in what I call the Light Body Healing Council, which is consisting of, if you work with light guides, Thoth, right there, who came with me from Egypt, Kuan Yin, who's both below him and over here. This is Kuan Yin here. This is the flower of life. It's all around you, so you can imagine that you're in the center of that sphere right there. And the flower of life is a sacred geometrical shape that holds all other shapes within it and gives you white light protection as well. We also have Gaia, our beautiful earth, and Merlin, who's a specialist in alchemy, which, hey, that's what we're doing right now, is transforming all this shit into gold. And we also have Saint Germain. And Saint Germain and Kuan Yin, they help hold the violet flame. So we use the violet flame a lot. It's the seventh ray of creation. It's a transmutational ray. It can transmute karma, which means ancient old patterns, and it can transmute and also heal and nourish to prepare the soil, so to speak. So it doesn't just burn everything down like a wildfire and then leave it to come back, but nurtures you as it moves through. We have the dolphins, and we also have, and the dolphins are here to tell us, play. And we have the elementals, and we have Kukulkan, which is the Mayan serpent, plumed serpent god, which is the path of enlightenment, to reclaim your feathers, reclaim your crown, reclaim your spiritual connection, shed the old. And we also have Isis and Horus. Horus representing the all-seeing eye, and Isis again representing that higher knowledge, that higher wisdom. So these are all here, and you are in this chamber with me as well. I've also activated a protection power program, which consists of this and some other things. And we've got shungite and some other nice stones. So you're protected, and this is important. I'm not a fear monger. And yet right now, yes, there's a lot of fear and there's a lot of energy that can be sticky, that can come in and stick on you. And we want to make sure that when you relax into any of this work that we do, as you release your sticky goo, it will be taken out. The golden cone of light above and below removes energies that you don't want, and it brings in the gold ray, which is the 12th ray, has everything else in it. So you've got all kinds of amazing allies, and it's all conscious energy. Thank you. So I have another friend here with me today. Excuse me. I apologize. I don't know how to mute. And if any of you are familiar with Ganesha or Ganesh, he is one of my all-time favorites. And this card, he actually says yes. So this is sitting next to me most of the time when I work. What I love about Ganesh is he is the remover of obstacles. So you have an ally here that's helping you to remove the obstacles, not to decide the way that everything should unfold for the world, but to remove your obstacles from your fear, or from you knowing your purpose, or from you staying unplugged and aligning with who you are. Because each of us are a puzzle piece, and we need all of our puzzle pieces to become conscious and light up and aware. All right, good. Let's do this thing. So from this point on, I'm going to have my eyes closed, probably not a very exciting image, but I invite you to get comfortable, to relax, to lay down. And hi, Carol. Good, I'm glad. Much better sound. All right, thanks, honey bunny. That's my baby, my sweet pea, my wonderful love of my life. And he's so kind and wonderful. He set all this up and showed me how to use it. Came and set it up this morning as well. So, okay. Very cleansing. We've been having storms and wind. Right. So let's all take a nice, slow, deep breath in together. Bring it in through your nose. Watch it with your inner eye. What color is it? Watch it come up through your brain and then let it go. Let it pour down through and over your body, mind, and emotions. Cleanse, clear, and release. Stay in your heart. Be here now. Be a clear and open channel. And be an excellent receiver. You're telling yourself this is what to do. You are the master of your reality. Take a deep breath in, nice and slow again, through your nose. Let it rise through the brain, up through the crown, into your higher self, your soul star. Pause and hold it as long as you can. Feel yourself connecting to your higher self and release it. Let it wash, cleanse, and clear. Good. One more nice, slow, deep breath in. And this time, as you bring it in, let it expand out of you, through your aura, through your emotional field, through your mind, your beliefs, out through your entire light body. And give a big sigh as you let it go. Relax, release, remember. Good. Now simply relax. And I want you to focus now right here between your eyes, right here between your eyebrows, and feel me. I'm gently tapping this. I'm gently tapping right here over your pituitary, which is your sacred gland, one of many in your brain that make up your inner eye. And this is your eye. This is your sixth chakra, your third eye, so to speak. We're just waking it up gently. Good. Now I'm going to pull open your entire windshield here. So you might feel me gently pulling in both directions from the center of your forehead out, opening this center. And again, from the center, just relax. Give yourself permission to open this center. And one more time. In your heart, declare, I'm ready and willing and open and receptive to be here now, to open and awaken my inner eye and my connection to my divine truth, my higher self, and my purpose here at this moment. All right, good. Woo, can feel some good stuff there. So I'm going to just weave now. You might feel me doing an infinity light weave back and forth over the eyes, crossing at the bridge of the nose, weaving the two sides of the brain, weaving the masculine, the feminine, the spiritual and intuitive with the concrete and the creative in form. And now I'm just moving up across the forehead, weaving still back and forth and up now over the crown. And I'm leading this weaving, but all of the Light Body Council, your own higher self, body elemental, and I am presence, and any guides that are optimal for you at this time, including our full moon goddess, Yishel, are helping to weave. Now I'm going down over the head and down the back of your head and down through the neck into the shoulders. Ooh, get really high when I do this. All right. So relax and feel those energies. Feel the flow restored, connecting the two sides, connecting these important centers from the heart, throat, third eye, crown. We welcome this beautiful moment and opportunity. I enter this space with reverence, love, and presence. You can repeat after me in your heart, or you can simply receive. I am light, I am love, I am flow. I am infinite. Now, open your heart. Open your heart and connect it down into Gaia, into beloved Mother Earth's heart, and feel that energy come back up to your heart. And now send energy up from your heart, up, up, up to the full moon, up to the beautiful energies of illumination, and feel it coming back down into your heart. And then continuing from your heart down into Gaia again, and energy coming back from her into your heart. Receive. 3 more times we weave up and give energy to the full moon and receive the energy that comes back. And we send energy and love down into Gaia and feel her love, guidance, and healing come back up. Up to the moon and to our heart and down to Gaia and back to our heart. Now, you don't need to know what this means. I want you to say in your heart, I activate my light body at optimal speed for me at this time. Take a deep breath in and feel that breath moving into your heart and holding your intention. 3, 2, 1, blow it out hard. Thought intention with breath. Activate my light body at optimal speed for me at this time. Align with my soul signature frequency. I ask for clear and open connection and communication with my higher self, with my soul blueprint. And I ask to release the drama, to unhook from the fear, to melt and release the guilt and the shame and the fear and the blame. Good. I am ready and willing, open and receptive to receive the guidance, the wisdom, the healing, the knowledge, the connection, the release, and the reveal that is optimal for me today. I give permission for the full moon to illuminate, enlighten, and raise my vibration to the optimal state for me at this time. Now, relax as we begin to unhook. This cleansing and clearing is going to bring light waves into you and untie, unbutton, unshackle, unlock, and unhook all unhealthy, unserving, limiting beliefs, thoughts, attachments, vows, contracts, energies, karmic knots from this and any other life, from this and any other dimension, from this and every other time and space. Allow yourself to release. That which is ready to go can go with ease and grace if you allow us to weave an infinity weave tower through your entire light field. Starting below your feet in your earth star, we are moving light in and taking limit out, moving light in and unhooking and removing the bonds, the attachments, and the agreements that no longer serve you. Light in, unhook, and release, and take it out. Light in, dark out. Light in, dark out. Light in, dark out, and up. Now we're weaving through your feet. Your feet chakras are important. They're your clearinghouse. They're your grounding. They're your connection, but they're clogged with goo and past crap and toxins and fears and emotions. They need to be cleansed. I give permission to my feet chakras to clear and cleanse and release all that has plugged and clogged, and to create a clear and open flow. The full moon sends beams of illumination, gold and white light, down through your feet chakras, burning away, showing the shadows, revealing the fears and the stuck energies, and flushing it out, flushing it out, flushing it out. Now, as we work up through your subtle bodies, mental, emotional, mental, physical, Buddhic, relational, financial, all levels of your life, your light body, your rainbow bridge, your pillar of light, your chakras, all of your spiritual anatomy and your physical anatomy. Release, release, release. Now we're in your root, right where you sit. And this root has been so clogged for so many hundreds of years through fear and manipulation, through intimidation, through beheadings and burnings at the stake, through survival and poverty, through all of these reasons to be in fear every day, to worry every day. No more. No more. You release those energies now with ease and grace. Let all of us here, the gold ray, the all-seeing eye, the flower of life, let Thoth and Gaia and Merlin, let Kuan Yin, let Kukulkan and Isis and Horus and Ishel and Ganesh remove, as we weave and weave in every dimension, in every direction, a flower that flows to release you from this bondage, to take all the energies that have been stirred up, all the fears that have been brought to the surface, all the disconcerting dramas and distractions, so that you can actually plug your root in. Maybe you haven't been living in your body. Now is the time. Now is the time to decide it's safe to be me. It is safe to be here. It didn't feel safe because you were clogged with all these energies. Release, reveal. You may feel a draining sensation as all of these old, unserving energies begin to drain out of your root, through your feet, cleared in your Earth Star, where they hold on to the nuggets of gold and wisdom and release the rest into Gaia. Your root is where you plant yourself, you plug yourself in. But who are you? What's happening? And where do you plug yourself in? Are you called to be somewhere new, or to be someone new, or to finally allow your gifts to come forward? Michelle is now sending a beautiful sphere, just like the full moon, down and setting it here into your sacrum, into that beautiful space to bring illumination, to bring a portal where you can release your pain and struggle, your fear and your doubt. And we weave up into the sacral chakra, into the place of sweetness and pleasure, creativity and power that has been clogged with fear and abuse and sexual harassment and every form of hide yourself. This is where I always see people have dark shadows. So let's bring the illumination in today. Allow it in. Don't be afraid to see your own darkness. Don't be afraid to see these shadows, because you are divine. There is nothing within you to be embarrassed of or ashamed of or afraid of. Weaving here, taking out the dark, bringing in the light, taking out the dark, bringing in the light, taking out the dark, bringing in the light. We invite in these divine energies, this amplification energy, this intense energy. We accept that we are here. We accept that we are ready. We accept that we don't know what we're releasing. We don't know what we're creating. We can't see that far on the path. And yet, we move into your solar plexus, and we begin to move out the darkness and the clouds. So your bright sun, your personal power, your personal connection to the great central sun can come through, light you up, bring you the energy, the strength, and the courage it takes to walk through this moment. And here is where you declare, I am that I am, Ea Escher Ea. I am here to see above and through the darkness, distraction, and drama. I am here to reconnect with my truth and my higher self. I am here to step into my power and become one. Become one with the path to the golden age, to enlightenment, to peace, to bliss, to oneness, love beyond understanding. I now accept who I am. Weaving now up into the heart and into the higher heart, the ascended heart, holding that incredible creation chamber of your soul, and your heart center, the brain of your soul. Weaving out the dark and out all those walls and bringing in light. Weaving out and unhooking those chambers, those dungeons, those prisons, those fears of being seen, the fears of being who you are. Weave them, let us pull them out. Relax and trust. Gaia holds you in her embrace. The most loving, divine, accelerated healing and unconditional love surrounds you. The golden light of this full moon is brighter and brighter as you say, yes, I am ready to illuminate my soul, to walk through this distraction, drama, and fear, bright, light, and protected, protected, protected. You feel those heavy walls in your heart gently giving way as we pour in the gold light of the full moon and take and usher out the darkness. And we pour in the divine light and the rainbow light of the infinite field. And you drink it into your heart and let it open a little more. I am that I am. And I am here on purpose. Weaving up into your throat now, pulling out so many times when you were beheaded. The throats were slit, gagged, hung, all of the ways, emotionally, mentally, or physically, to keep you from connecting to your higher self in your body, to keep you from expressing your truth, from keep you from the higher truth and wisdom, to keep you from clear communication, whether it's with your own higher self, with your body, with others, with this moment, with Gaia, with the moon, with the stars, with the elements. You are here to be a communicator and connector from the above and the below. And this communication center in your throat is now cleansing and releasing as we offer all of this clearing and cleansing back through time and space, forward through time and space, and down through ancestors into the land and the animals and all forms of life, and out to the humans. Say to yourself, it is safe for me to know who I am, to express who I am, to say my truth, to share my wisdom. It is safe for me to connect and communicate. Your throat is a receiver. It's not just for talking. Ishel brings another beautiful replica of the full moon and places it here in your throat. Illuminate the clear communication to your soul. Decide now that I listen within to my truth, my one authority within. I trust, I practice, and I unhook from the matrices that are out there pulling me into fear, and I unhook from my past, and I unhook from my family drama, and I unhook from humanity's chaos, and I unhook from the thousands of years of manipulation and fear and control and poverty, and I unhook from all realities that are not mine, and I unhook from all beliefs, all truths, all emotional patterns, and all obligations, agreements, attachments, vows, and contracts that keep me stuck and keep me from my full illuminated potential. Feel the vibration raising in this divine communication center. Ah. I am a clear and open communicator and channel to truth, love, peace, joy, harmony, compassion, bliss. I am that I am. Your throat and neck is a column, is a pillar that connects your body with your command center, with your higher self, your higher dimensions of your light body, your I am presence, the infinite field, and all that is. Now feel the grace and beauty and purification of this divine rain. Feel these beautiful glistening raindrops falling on your skin, pouring into your body, moving into your cells, releasing, purifying, washing away the heavy layers that have shrouded your truth, and illuminating a new heartbeat, a new pulse in each cell, in each chakra, in each level of your being. We invite in the violet flame and activate a cosmic cleanse. And we invite in the luminous green violet ray, ray 8. Feel the violet flame now moving through your entire being, cleansing, clearing, transmuting, and preparing, realigning you to your soul signature frequency. Powerful, energetic, alive, clear, awake, inspired, peaceful, calm, present. And feel the luminous green violet ray now coming through your entire field, purifying, cleansing, healing, nurturing, nourishing, and planting all that you need to create and grow, to walk through this time of tension and amplification and breakdowns, to own, to find, to seek, to look for, to believe that the strength and the wisdom and the power are here. Violet flame, luminous green violet. Violet flame, luminous green violet ray. Relax and release. Lighter and lighter you feel, clear, flowing, and floating. Effortlessly you rise up into your brain, your eyes, your inner eye, your pituitary. Feel the weaving now here, bringing in light, taking out dark, bringing in light and clarity, taking out fogginess and uncertainty. Clear, cleanse, release with ease and grace. And now moving, activating, cleansing, reconnecting, unhooking, unshackling, all of that inner eye, up through the pineal, the hypothalamus, all of the center. Thank you, Isis. Thank you, Horus. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And now your crown, you feel the weave moving in, opening the coronets, removing the blocks you've put there, the blocks that have been put there by others, the fear shroud that has been put on and embedded, the fear blanket that keeps being reattached. Release it, release it, release it. Receive the light. Release it, release it, release it. Receive the light. Release. And relax as your command center, your 6th and 7th chakras. They relax as all that heaviness is draining away. And they drink deeply of this light as Ishel brings another golden illumination, a sphere of the full moon, and sets it into your crown, dipping down into your third eye, coming out above your crown, touching your soul star, your higher self's temple, this incredible illuminated moon now anchors and stays with you for 3 days. Feel the light and illumination. Feel the sphere of love and protection. Allow your inner eye to awaken. And now we weave into your soul star, opening a connection to your higher self. If you've wanted one or wanted a clearer, more consistent one, say now, I am ready and willing for a clear and open connection to my truth, to my higher self, for messages, for guidance, for healing, bringing me all that I need in each moment. I trust and release. We weave out and weave in the light. We weave out that which has prevented you from trusting, believing, and connecting. And we weave in clarity, connection, out and in, and out and in. Your soul star lights up. And you relax as we weave up through your stellar gateway, unhooking that which keeps you from connecting to your soul blueprint, your karmic skills, and up through your intergalactic gateway, synchronicity, divine creativity, into the crystal consciousness or Christ consciousness chakra, freeing your divine plan, that cosmic egg of unlimited potential. Unhook, release, reveal. Unhook, release, reveal. And now into your own great central sun chakra, number 12. Release, release, reveal, light up. And into your 13th galactic goddess center, the divine love, accelerated healing, and unconditional love. Relax and feel this rainbow bridge. This rainbow bridge that Chiron helps you to see, to travel, to release your wounds and go from the wounded healer or the wounded human or the wounded mother or the failed anything into your truth is actually in you. It is your light body. Feel it, see it, all the colors of the energy centers moving. This rainbow light brightened. Ishel pouring her abundance and rainbow energy as you become the bridge, the path, and the doorway you've been looking for. The bridge somewhere over the rainbow, you see now with clarity and peace, full of illumination, free from all the heavy attachments and old agreements, peacefully floating in this divine temple of light. You can clearly feel and see from Earth Star through Heart, through Soul Star, through Galactic Goddess and beyond. that you are the bridge, that you hold the answers, that you have all that you need to be and walk this rainbow bridge, to take the wounds, the fears, and the pains and transmute them. Merlin enters the space and says, you know, you remember, you are a master of energy, alchemy, transmutation, and creation. You know how to take the pain and the fear, the abuse and the past, the limits, and transmute it. Love it. Pick it up. Begin to walk this bridge. Look at the vastness of your light body. Feel that within your grasp, within your ancient wisdom, and within the infinite field that you are a part of, is everything you need to transform this pain and fear into power and strength and wisdom. Allow all of these divine guides of light here, all the parts of you that are here to help guide you, realize that the path for you is within. And allow Chiron to guide you over this bridge as you are the transformer, the frequency alchemizer of the drama and the distraction. Enjoy your journey for a moment until I bring you to the next step. You're doing such a beautiful job. You feel now this clarity, that this bridge is one that you can rise up above this din, above this. And now feel yourself willing, strong, and ready to receive the amplification of this moment, of this month. Allow it to come, to amplify your healing, to amplify your transmutation, to amplify your shape-shifting, to amplify your releasing and revealing and receiving and remembering. Higher and higher, further and further, you fly over the rainbow with ease and grace. You accept the energies of this moment and transmute them and use them as your own power. You take the drama and the fear and you transmute it and use it as your own energy, power, and wisdom. You take all that has held you back with gratitude and grace, and it turns into 1,000 sparkling diamonds in the sky, pouring down from this rainbow bridge, from this higher conscious perspective, from this clear connection to your truth, over the planet, over you and your life, over your bank account and your relationships, over your house and your body, and into all levels of your light body. I'm ready and willing to receive and to remember this connection, to look within and above, to rise to that higher part of me and remember I am showered with this light and illumination in every moment, that I have the illumination of the moon always, that I have the guidance of my inner self always, that I know the truth always. And now take a deep breath in, and from this beautiful rainbow bridge, far, far, far above, sprinkle this consciousness of the rainbow tribe, of unity and oneness, of pure love and light, and infinite potential and flow down. And watch as each of us on our rainbows, all around, high on this bridge of light and enlightenment, pour these sparkling energies of freedom, release, beauty, and higher truth. Watch now as they sparkle and rain down on beloved Gaia, clearing the chemtrails and pollutions, joining with the sun's golden divine rays and codes, pouring into the waters and awakening their ancient wisdom in your body, in the oceans, in the rivers, in the waterfalls, into the trees and the plants and the flowers and the herbs, down into the roots and the dirt, the rocks and the crystals, into the lava, this sparkling divine rainbow light, down into the crystal core of Gaia, pouring over all the animals, all living beings, and the humans, and the governments, and the countries, and the schools, and all the institutions, the churches, the family, bringing this unity, unified light of harmony, oneness, and love. Now run and jump and slide down your rainbow bridge. Feel yourself free, bringing this with you down with these beautiful sparkling lights pouring back into your building, your room, lighting your room up, lighting your life up, pouring this rainbow energy, these new strengths and wisdoms and powers, this new connection with your illuminated soul, down into your crown and your eyes and your brain and your mouth and your skin, your neck and your shoulders. Breathe it in and stretch. Feel it in your arms and your hands, coming from your fingers. I am the light. I am the light. All darkness within me. Now I command transmutes into the light. Down your throat. You drink it in and digest it. You breathe it into your lungs and your heart, your stomach, your belly, your pancreas, your liver, your spine. It goes through the muscles and the bones and the blood and into your belly and your sacrum and into your root. Come into your body and sit in your root. Look here where the heaviness and the fear and the clogs and attachments from lifetimes and from all this drama and all this fear being released at this time. It's all been drained and clear. Your root is now a clear and open chamber. You see the opening. You can choose to anchor. You can choose to plug in. What reality are you plugging into now? All of the Light Body Council and Michelle and Ganesh and White Buffalo Calf Woman of the Rainbow Tribe and Peace, all of you and the Rainbow Bridge and the beautiful moon gather together at your root in sacred silence with pure joy as you choose now to anchor into this life, to bring your true soul purpose fully into your body, to walk this path, to walk this change with joy and light, connected clearly to your highest self and the guidance that is optimal for you in each moment. Anchor in now. You feel the roots beginning to gently grow as you fully embody your own body, all other energies, all other entities, all fears that no longer vibrate with your highest self. Leave now. And you sit and smile as you feel yourself gently growing roots down your feet into your earth star, into Gaia. I am that I am, and I am here now, illuminated, free, walking the path that I knew was coming for so long. I am here, fully revealed, remembered, empowered, and connected. No darkness, no fear, no shadow can interrupt my path. I am a divine messenger of light. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Relax. Wiggle your toes and your fingers. Feel your body and this incredible new light that you have opened. See that rainbow bridge that is you. And decide now to keep that clear connection, to receive the guidance for these next 3 days of this full moon, and to continue to walk your own bridge, to transform your own fears, and to be your own leader. In the light of the light, we look up, up, always up. Thank you, Thoth and Gaia and Merlin. Thank you, Isis and Horus and the dolphins. Thank you, elementals. Thank you, Kukulkan. Thank you, Kuan Yin. Thank you, Ganesh. Thank you, Saint Germain. Thank you to the Infinity Healing Chamber and the All-Seeing Eye. Thank you to the flower of life, the flower of light, and the flower of fire within the planet, within me, and around this sacred space and moment. I am now a clear and open channel to this light, to this flower that is growing like the lily from the murky, dark depths through the waters of this divine moment, to open my 1,000-petaled truth and essence and shine a new light. I walk this month with this clarity, always on my rainbow bridge, always illuminated. I take each amplified, intense moment and transmute it to amplify my light, my love, my trust, my harmonizing powers of acceptance and compassion. I am that I am, and I'm fully present here in this moment, ready to be who I designed myself to be. Put your hands on your heart, take a deep breath in. And as you let it go, let your hands go out and pull this rainbow out, 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 and out. Bring your hands up above your head, connecting the rainbow palm to palm. And now bring it down to your higher self. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And to your crown. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To your third eye. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And to your throat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now in front of your heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We give great thanks to this moment, to this sacred space, and to all the divine energies that have come here to be with us, to guide us, to help us remember and reveal our truth. Raise our head to those higher consciousness and to walk above this time and be a beacon of light. May this circle be open yet unbroken, and the illumination, transformation, and rainbow bridge of this moment go with each of us, everywhere, offering this energy to every place and every space, to every person, to every thought, to every situation. Thank you. Don't worry about rushing back if you're as far out as I am. Please take your time. See if there's more messages, more shifts, more guidance, more realizations that are here for you. Write down everything you can remember, even if you think you're going to remember. What you saw, what you felt, what colors there were. Anchor this feeling so you can go back to your own bridge. You are the bridge. Your chakras are the bridge. Your entire light body is encoded to be this rainbow bridge. And this bridge leads to what reality? That's up to you. Thank you for co-creating reality with me. Thank you for cleansing this moment and sending this energy out, offering it to those who don't know how to do this, who can't lift their heads above the fear right now. Those that are going through deep challenges, mental, physical, emotional, health, financial, relational. Please remember that you are a rainbow light leader. This moment of unity is special. There are incredible opportunities for you to receive and to become that won't ever come again. Don't wait. Thank you so much for being here. This was exquisite. I have to go take a little time to become present for my private clients. And I hope that I will see you tomorrow through Tuesday on our incredible live events at nanakasha.com/BlissLifeGlobalHealing. You can find all of them on YouTube afterwards, but if you want to come live, ask questions, get healings and readings, please join us. And please come and awaken the temple of your higher self and deeper connections. Join me in a few weeks for the only time I'm doing it live, where you can have me to ask questions and to help look into your field for the Soul Star Awakening course. nanakasha.com/soulstar. It's also on the main page. It's 50% off right now. It's only $150 or 2 payments of $85. So it shouldn't be too big of a burden for you. And please, this is so important for you to connect to your truth, to have your own inner authority that you trust, to know what, no matter what happens outside, you can go back to these journeys that we're going to do in that course over and over and over, to connect heart to heart, to travel through the gardens and the realms of your higher self, to travel into the deep inner sanctum and the temple of the soul star, and to awaken your next level of who you're meant to be. You have a built-in ally. I hope I see you. Namaste. Have a beautiful and blessed day, everybody. Thank you, Thea. Thank you, Jennifer Arneson. Hi, nice to see you. Bye-bye, everybody. Mwah. Let me see if I know how to end this. And there it is. Bye-bye. I hit end stream, and it's doing that.
Oh, so you already hit this button?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still smiling, though.
Gotcha.
I had 14 viewers and 10 likes. That's not bad for never doing it on here before. Yes. You.